Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any of our platforms. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing details. Back in 2017, Rolex launched a bunch of gold Cosmographs on Oysterflex strap bracelets. Well, for 2021, it launched Meteorite dials on those models, and that's exactly what we have right here. So, Rolex Oyster Perpetual Cosmograph Daytona reference 116518 LN for Lunette Noire, and we have a yellow gold case, 40 millimeters in diameter, 12.2 millimeters thick from lug tip to lug tip, 47.6 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Pop all that open, throw it on the wrist. You can see that it is an impressive piece. Now, this is a short-ish strap bracelet, and I'll tell you why I call it that in a moment, but we will be able to fit one to your liking and to your sizing. So don't worry about this being somewhat tight. We'll put whatever Oysterflex you need to wear this watch well. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, you can see the lugs come nowhere near the edge. You can also see down the barrel that the lugs are well inboard of the edge of my wrist. Being only 12.2 millimeters thick with a sloped case flank, it will fit underneath a tight sleeve or dress cuff, and I could actually recommend this as a unisex option. I've seen these worn well on wrists as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. All right, back to the hardware and the software. Oysterflex. A lot of folks think this is a strap, but Rolex calls it a bracelet, and that's because there's an unbroken metal band inside titanium and nickel, meaning that this is a band of metal that is sheathed in vulcanized rubber. As a result, you can't cut it, but you also can't tear or break it inadvertently. There are bellows on the underside to cinch it securely on your wrist to help with the sizing. There are also several different sizes available, so you can fine-tune that fit. Also important, you can see that there is a clasp adjustment, easy link, 5 millimeters in, 5 millimeters out, as well as 3 pairs of divots drilled internally with a spring bar. You can use your strap tool to change the anchoring point inside the clasp to fine-tune the fit. The clasp, like the case, is yellow gold. Rolex has its own foundry. It makes its own golds. It smelts its own alloys. So this came from Rolex's own clasp factory, and you can see that it's a double lock. There's a clamshell, but then there's also this lift lock system, which is spring-loaded and acts using a beak and a hook. So 1 lock, 2 locks, and then there's a kerf underneath the crown to dig your nail in. Combination of satin and polish, well preserved. Not perfect, but very well preserved here. You can also see that on these strap-clad Daytonas, whether leather or a synthetic, we have these little end pieces that are inserted to close the gap between the spring bar and the case for a more integrated look. The case is handsome, tapered, compound curved, all polished. The only satin is on the intermediate links, and then you can see that we have our screw-down crowns, and we have a trip-lock crown there in gold. You know it's trip-lock in gold because the flanking dots are small, and there's 3 dots total. All of this with a screwed-in Oyster solid gold caseback, which adds to the precious metal, the weight, and reduces the thickness. 100 meters water resistant. The watch also has ample lume, which we will see now, and it is Rolex's proprietary Chromolite blue lume. The bezel is scratch-resistant ceramic with yellow gold deposited inside so that these features, characters, numerals, letters, the scale, none of that will fade or tarnish over time. The dial, it's actually made from meteorite iron. It's cut, it's oxidized, it's stabilized to show these Widmanstätten patterns, so no two will be exactly alike. And in general, meteorite dial Rolex watches are already rare, but effectively, every single one of them is a piece unique. Yellow gold crown, hands, and indices, again, to resist oxidation or tarnish over time, as humidity, not water, but humidity does get into watches. That's why gold is often used on the dials of the best models. We have lovely jet black sub-registers with handsome yellow gold chapter rings, the red Daytona script, and we'll show some of the features here. You do have a screw-down crown. You also have a hacking or stop seconds function. We have screw-out chronograph pushers. Column wheel action, as the function selector is a crenellated column wheel. The feel and sound is outstanding. It's a tactile pleasure. Thanks to the vertical clutch, you can see when we start up the chrono, there's no stagger or jump, none whatsoever. A vertical clutch is seamless in its operation. And you can also see that stagger-free hand is able to run full time. If you want to run your chrono full time, you can do that with a vertical clutch. You can do that with a lateral clutch, but this has a vertical clutch. You can see that the sub-registers feature scales with concentric patterns. And of course, I want to emphasize again the importance of this ceramic bezel. It is scratch resistant and helps act as a heat shield, absorbing blows for the rest of the watch. On a rotor bearing, we have a bidirectional winding rotor mass energizing a 72-hour power reserve with a 4 Hz beat rate, 44 joules, a COSC chronometer certification. Rolex takes the certified chronometer movement, cases it up, tests it in 6 positions, ensuring it runs no worse than -2 + 2 seconds per 24 hours, better than the COSC, and again, a fully assembled watch test. That is what superlative chronometer on the dial now means substantively. Pursuant to shock tolerance and precise adjustment, we have a free-sprung balance and a full dual-anchored balance bridge. We have a handmade Breguet overcoil hairspring to center the mass of the hairspring and allow concentric breathing in any position for excellent timekeeping on the wrist or the dresser at night. And that overcoil is made of a blue oxidized niobium zirconium called Parachrom Blue that helps to resist magnetism, and it is an extreme anti-magnetic material. Rolex, of course, even making the lubricants used in these movements. It is a fully integrated manufacturer. Case, bracelet, dial, hands, movement, even the small parts, even the tools, even the lube. And of course, all this beats away at 4 Hz or 8 beats per second. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.